This video is sponsored by Current. Alright, so boom, we seriously need to have a conversation, because how on earth is Tom Brady still playing football? This man graduated high school a year after I was born in 1995. Homie been playing football my entire life and somehow is still at the top of the league. He may not be at the top of his game anymore, but somehow he still is winning Super Bowls. This is ridiculous. He is undefeated against Father Time. He is the only man in history to defeat Father Time. In the Bible, when they talk about people living for 800 years, Tom Brady may be one of those people. This man's career has outlasted Hall of Famers. Undertaker retired from wrestling before Tom Brady retired from football. Do you understand how many careers actually started and ended in the midst of this man's one career? Hall of Famers, potential Hall of Famers from every single position. Andrew Luck career started and ended. Tom Brady still playing. Adrian Peterson probably on his way out, but if we don't want to use him, LaDainian Tomlinson entered the league, exited the league, Hall of Famer. Tom Brady still playing. Calvin Johnson entered, exit, Hall of Fame. Guess who's still playing? Brady, Troy Polamalu, Ed Reed, Darrell Revis, Patrick Willis, Luke Kuechly, Dwight Freeney, Robert Mathis. How many different positions do you need? You got kickers, punters, coaches who got their first head coaching job after Brady entered the league. They retired and Brady's still playing. I think retirement homes are probably an insult to Tom Brady's existence. You know how many elderly people walk around on the day-to-day getting snarls from the existence of Tom Brady? Tom Brady looks over at elderly people like, you retired? What a loser. This man simply does not know how to give it up. And today restructured his contract to where now there's an extension. He will play until he's 45. The oldest quarterback to ever play the game was George Blanda. I believe he retired at like 48 years old, 47 years old, but he was a shell of himself in his mid to late 40s. He still was somewhat of, a shell of himself in his early 40s. We ain't talking about that right now. This man was a non-factor, but Brady is a starting quarterback in the NFL, leading his team to Lombardi trophies. Do you understand? He has 2 more Super Bowl rings than any player who has ever played in the history of the game, and he is still favored to win the next Super Bowl? This doesn't make sense. He is a walking cheat code. Tom Brady is the epitome of the American dream. The epitome of an American dream. You won championships in high school. You went on to college. You won a national championship at Michigan. You came to the National Football League. You weren't, the guy straight out the gate. You were a 6th-round pick, number 199. Worked his way to the top. Drew Bledsoe got hurt. But he took over, faced adversity, won a Super Bowl, missed the playoff the next year, then goes on to win, I believe, 23 consecutive games, including 2 Super Bowls. In those next couple of years, has an undefeated season, the first undefeated regular season of 16 games in NFL history. The Dolphins were a 14-game schedule. They went 17-0. Of course, the Giants. My helmet. My name's David Tyree. I got the stick 'em on my helmet, baby. And Eli Manning, cost him perfection. Loses 2 straight Super Bowls. We don't know if Brady got it anymore. He hasn't won a Lombardi in a decade. It's about time to let in that Jimmy G. Garoppolo gonna take his job. Brady goes to 5 more Super Bowls and wins 4 of them. This doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. He is the face of Uggs. He could have been a model if he wanted to. His children has the life nobody could dream of. This man is literally a created character and somehow still going. You can't hate on him no more, son. He's proven everything. There's nothing left to prove. This man just playing to piss the world off. He literally still playing just to piss the world off. He wakes up in the morning and says, let me win another championship. And everybody else is like, how does he make it so easy? This don't make sense. I need to know where Tom Brady was constructed. What lab did they make him in? If he is human, please, I need his parents to disclose the positions in which was used for this man to be conceived, because I would like my offspring to be as successful as Tom Brady. This man is probably living the greatest life in human history. Who wants to be president of the United States? Who cares about a Nobel Peace Prize? You don't need to be Time Man of the Year. Give me the life that Tom Brady lived, and I think that suffice for me.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Wait a minute. This video is sponsored by Current, the future of banking. And this Visa debit card right here is your own personal mobile bank. It's got no hidden fees, no overdraft fees, and no minimum balance. The Black Premium card gets you paid up to 2 days faster when you move your direct deposit to Current. So if you normally get paid on a Friday, that means with Current, your paycheck hits on Wednesday. Current gives you a bank account and a real debit card without all the fees and requirements of old banks or sketchy prepaid cards. You can connect your Current card to Cash App or Venmo and get cash back at the register and deposit checks into your account just using your camera. The premium account has perks like instantly refunding the holds that gas stations put on your card at the pump. You know how long it stays on your transaction history at different banks? And the app notifies you when you spend, automatically helps you put money away with saving pods, and has 24/7 support through the live chat. Current even has bank accounts for teens if you're under the age of 18. I wish I had Current when I was younger. I didn't have a bank account till I was 22 years old. Current works with Apple Pay and Google Wallet on your phone, and it's available in the US. It takes 2 minutes to sign up, and to make matters even better, the Current card will be shipped to your house. Free, that spells free. For absolutely no charge, the Current card will be sent to your house. So do yourself a favor, click the link in the description and download Current right now. What are you waiting for?
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Over the course of his 21-year career, he's got 3 MVPs and probably 3 different Hall of Fame careers of his own, depending on how you want to split up the years. I am done hating on Tom Brady. I was never a hater of Tom Brady to begin with. I just moaned when the man threw the football because I happened to sneeze and fart and cough while recording the commentary all at the same time 4 years ago. I don't make fun of this man. I damn near cheer for this man now. I was a Peyton Manning fan. I didn't hate on Brady. I just wanted Manning to succeed because Brady had all the damn championships, but Manning had all the accolades. But Manning don't got an argument anymore. Brady is greatness personified. He is probably the greatest athlete to have ever lived. You can't even talk about American sports when we talk about the greatest champions. Nobody comes close to Tom Brady. When it comes to team sports, there is no sport that is harder to win championships than football. And Brady has not only won the most as a player, he's been to the most as a player. 10 times. 10 times this man been to the Super Bowl. I saw a statistic the other day. It's like 18% of Super Bowls ever played, Tom Brady has been in them. That is nearly 1/5. 20%. He's nearly at 20%. Look at your phone. What's your battery life? Tom Brady is approaching that percentage in Super Bowl appearances. They need to change the Lombardi Trophy to Tom Brady Trophy. They need to change Super Bowl to Tom Brady Bowl, because at this point it doesn't matter what team he represents, he's going to be at the Super Bowl. He didn't even play in Super Bowl 54. He was there as a member of the NFL's century anniversary team. Do you understand? This man is one of the 100 greatest players to ever play. Remember when they did the list? And they voted for the list on the NFL Network back in 2011. I believe Brady was number 21, 23, 24, somewhere on that list. Do you understand now he is undisputedly number 1? He's not even the greatest athlete, but his career simply cannot be denied. When you look at this man, there is no athleticism that exists. Tom Brady's 40 time is probably slower than the big shows. Do you understand that? Tom Brady can't move worth a spit. He can barely throw down the field the same way he could when he was younger. But somehow, nobody plays the position at a higher effective level that produces wins than this man. Might I add, luck falls in this man's lap at any point. At this point, it's no longer luck. Luck don't exist. The luck left when Andrew retired. This man has the world working in his favor. Oh, it's the first round of the playoff. Alex Smith, what a sensational story. Comeback player of the year. Guess what, buddy? You weren't having that great of a season anyway, but damn it, the fact that you took the field was enough to go and get yourself the award, and you're an inspiration to people everywhere who's ever broken their leg or not broken their leg, because look at you, overcoming adversity. But guess what? You ain't playing. A remix of the bottle of Heineken's gonna be playing, and we gonna stomp them out. Then, the next round, guess what, Drew Brees is Jesus? You brought back hope to the land of New Orleans, Louisiana. Guess what, old man? We don't care. How about 4 turnovers for your doggone team, and you throw 3 interceptions, and we don't need to do nothing on offense because you keep giving us a short field. But you know what? I'll cash in those turnovers for 28 points and 4 touchdowns. What? NFC Championship. Aaron Rodgers keep getting blown out in these championship games. His defense finally finds a pulse in the second half. 3 interceptions. They only score on 1. The other 2, 3 and out. And then Kevin King decides to be the king of penalties. And here come the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to the Super Bowl. Oh, wait a minute. They're facing the reigning, defending, undisputed champions in the Kansas City Chiefs. Guess what, Eric Fisher? My Achilles. He's gone for the rest of the damn season with 1 game left to play. Offensive line couldn't block anybody. Me, Gronkowski, me come out of retirement. I go to Super Bowl, catch 2 touchdowns. This man was laid up looking at his T-Mobile commercials because he got a new subscription. He comes back to play 1 more year, wins a Super Bowl. His 4th, Gronkowski. You have Antonio Brown, the fall of all time, the greatest collapse probably in NFL history. But oh no, you thought it was collapsing. It's really a roller coaster because he's back on the rise, wins a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Anything Tom Brady touches turns to success. Are you kidding me? This man lives the greatest life of a sports athlete of all time. I don't hate on Brady, but I'm going to put out a decree from this point forward. I am cheering for Thomas Edward Brady because perhaps the mojo could fall from the tree and land on me. I want to be successful like Tom Brady. It don't make sense. He's going to play football until he's 45, and might I add, he's only been hurt once. Well, I mean, 2001, there was some injuries here and there. But for the most part, since he's taken over as the undisputed starting quarterback, he's only been hurt once. So not only has he achieved all of this other stuff, his body has been able to avoid injury as well. You couldn't imagine a life like Tom Brady. Shenron could drop from the heavens. You can gather all of the Dragon Balls and say, give me a life like this. And Shenron would say, that wish is beyond my power. Because Tom Brady's life is something you can't even wish for. Genies in the movie Aladdin don't even know how to conjure up the thought of delivering a wish of Tom Brady's life. I don't think God himself knew what he created when he made Tom Brady. Let me tell you something right now. If Tom Brady wanted to compete with God for the title of the deity of all deities, he might win. Is that considered blasphemy? I'm rolling with Tom Brady. He might win. We talk about religion when we say you gotta stomp out Satan, you gotta get rid of him. Guess what? Give me Tom Brady with a cross. Satan is finished. Tom Brady can do all things. I am cheering from Brady moving forward. I'm cheering for Brady moving forward. I'm still going when he throw the football though, because it's a part of his staple. But I'm rolling with Brady in anything that I'm never picking against Brady. Never gonna pick against Brady. If I walk into a casino and Tom Brady is sitting at the table and now he says, I got black 16. If I got $1 million on 12, take my money off, put it where Brady's money is. If we win together. If we lose, stupid, it doesn't exist. There is no losing with Brady. He don't know how to lose. That is a one word not in his vocabulary. How? How did Brady get to this level of success? Teach me. I understand you must learn through failure, but this don't make sense. When I'm 43 years old, I hope I can live the life that Tom Brady lived. Might I add, this man's wife is fine and makes more money than him. How? How? Where? How do you even make this? Tom Brady, there ain't nothing more to be said, man. Tom Brady, the greatest to ever do it. He's the greatest human to ever walk God's green earth. All hail Tom Brady. All hail Tom Brady. P.S. Make sure you click the link in my description and download Current right now. And that's the bottom line, because a diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, said so.